Hi friends, welcome back everyone to Angel Trading Friend, and this is Prince here, your trading friend. Friends, last week I had put a survey on YouTube where I was asking, my main intention was on which we should start our live trading, because previously we were doing the intraday trading and then almost waited for 2 months, and then it was time for us to move on because there are many things to learn in options, and I had committed that we will start new series very soon. And since there was lockdown relaxation in Bangalore, I had a lot of works to complete, homeworks and a lot of things to be done in the house, a lot of repairs work, renewal of car insurances, car maintenance, and lots of things. That is why I was a little busy, stuck up for some time. So now we are going to restart our live trading, and I am planning to do it for full 1 month. So most probably we'll be starting now, and then we'll be completing the full month of June as well. Friends, why I took up covered call? Firstly, because I asked in a survey whether which do you prefer, and most of them told covered call. That was 65% of them told covered call, and many also told they wanted swing trading strategy. Friends, covered call is also a swing trading strategy, so this will solve both your purpose. Okay, so also let me tell you, covered call and covered put are almost the same. It's just the opposite in direction. So I will be covering up both in this particular live trading. So friends, one more thing which I want to tell you is this is one of my favorite strategy in options, and this was one thing which I started first when I entered into options. You would have seen me almost 1 year back. I had done this covered calls trading as well. I had uploaded the videos almost 1 week, and then it really gave me a confidence, friends, to make money, and make money in a safe manner. I agree the returns are not very big in covered calls when you compare with naked trading and all those things. But covered calls give you a sense of confidence. It is like your money is safe. Or another way, I can say you that you would have heard about lots of people saying that they are hedge fund managers. They manage big funds. They manage portfolios. So all these people, those who handle big portfolios, what they do is they hedge their capital. So hedge is nothing but you are having a opposite trade in your portfolio, so that even if one goes down, the other will be making profit. But you need to have an edge over the other so that you make some small returns over each other. So same thing I am going to teach you all, friends, and this has been a new concept with me. Before, I had a practice where I used to trade a strategy, I used to do the back testing, and then I used to publish it on my YouTube channel. But now I have gone to a level where whatever strategies publishing in my YouTube channel, I am doing it myself on YouTube, that is live trading, so that every one of us can be on the same platform. So since we are going to start this covered calls, I would like many of you to join me as well. So that is why I will teach you the basic concept of covered call today. And friends, let me tell you, covered call is not a strategy which I implemented or I found out. It is a strategy, universal strategy. So I can't do any changes in that. The talent at the most which I have, I can show in executing, because I have told you, friends, the same strategy, it can be shared with anyone, but the main thing is how do you implement it, how do you control your emotions, how do you make sure that you follow the same strategy day in and day out. This is where the difference comes from a normal trader and a novice trader, expert trader. Okay, so I will just touch upon the basic concept of covered calls, that is what's a covered call. And also, friends, stock selection is also one important aspect. So what happens is, in covered call, since it's a hedge strategy, you can select any stock, nobody is going to stop you, you can implement it on any stock, there's no problem. But you need to use your intelligence, you need to have little bit of smartness. Try to select a stock which you think is going in the direction which you intend to go, because covered call is only going to hedge you, but then you need to have a edge over the covered call. So you need to have a stock which goes in the direction of the market, for which I would recommend trend analysis. Okay, so I basically do the trend analysis. I find out the stocks which are in the trending phase. So basically I select nifty 50 stocks only. The reason why, because nifty 50 will have good volume. Then also, in case if you place an order, there will be some buyers or there will be some sellers. It should not happen like once you buy today and tomorrow there is no sellers, then you will be in a big soup. Okay, so this telling this, I would like to just go forward. So generally, a person, an average investor, or a person who enters into trading or who enters into investment, what they do is basically they buy a stock, they hold it for some time, and they keep praying that the stock must go up, stock must go up, stock must go up. Basically, this is what even I was doing once upon a time, long back when I also entered. I remember now also I started trading with HDFC Securities, because as soon as you open a bank account, they will also make you sign the securities accounts as well. So I remember those days, even I was doing the same thing. There's no mistake in that. That is how we all were entering into trading. So, but when the stocks moves up, we were happy and our investment used to increase. No doubt in that. But when the stock goes down, we were sad and we used to lose our capital. This is very common. And also when the stock moves sideways, we it is like a dead investment. Say for example, you buy Reliance, almost for many years it was just moving sideways. So people, those who are investing in Reliance, used to feel that, oh my god, it's not even going top, my money is getting idle, my money is getting wasted. So what do I do? I don't know how the market, whether it will go up, I don't know whether the market will go down or whether the market will go sideways. I have no idea. Simple solution for all those is nothing but a covered call. So covered calls are an option strategy where an investor holds a long position. Long position means you are buying the stock. It can be equity or it can be a future in an asset, and writes a call option on the same asset to generate a income stream. Okay, so I'm not confusing you, I'm repeating it once again. Those who don't know about covered call, just invest in a stock. The stock has to be a trending stock. If at all you feel that the stock is going to go up, you need to buy the stock. And in for my live trading examples, I am going to do in futures, because I'm not going to invest too much of money in equity. I'll be doing it in futures, and then immediately I will be selling a call option. So this is nothing but a covered call. And in case if you feel that the stock is coming down, the momentum is down, the trend is down, then you can also sell the stock and sell a put option. That is opposite of a covered call. It's called as a covered put. So these two things together I will be I'll be doing myself, and I will be teaching, so that you also will learn the concepts, and also you will also get a full super duper confidence to carry forward in the future. Now, what are the advantages? So, if the stock goes up, the stock price increases and you'll be very happy with the profits. I agree there will be some small losses in covered calls. That is all part of adjustments. So, adjustments also I will be doing, I'll be showing it to you in my live tradings. If the option value reduces zero, if the stock comes down, then the option value will come to zero. It will compensate the loss in the stock. Again, there's a limitation. It is not that the full loss in the stock is covered in the options. So again, for this you need to do the adjustments. Friends, adjustments are like decision making. It is not something which I can teach you, like say for example you're driving a car, and then the instructor might at the most tell you this is the brake, this is the handle, this is the steering wheel, and all those things. But when you go on the road after learning, you have to start thinking of yourself, whether I should, how much of accelerator should I give, or how much of brake I must press, or which kind of in which direction I should turn slightly, or should I stop or should I move. All those things you have to take the judgment. Same with the case in options as well. Adjustments is something I can just teach you the basic concepts. So I'm teaching the same thing in my options course as well. But when it comes to the real field, it is you who has to take the decision. You have to see what's the loss you're making in stock. Accordingly, you have to do the adjustment and all those things. Yes. And the best part of this is, if the of covered calls is that if the stock moves sideways, like Reliance moved sideways for almost 5-6 years, in that situation also you will be making very good income. That is nothing but your call option will become zero and you will be making very good income. So this is a specialty benefit of doing covered calls. So I'll just give you an example, and this is what I'll be doing from this week onwards. So the example is, let's assume Reliance equity. So it is trading around 9 rupees. I mean, it is around 1000 something now, but let's assume it is at 900 rupees. And one lot options is, if let us example is 1000 shares. This is only an example, friends. So what you have to do is, if at all you are investing in equity, you have to buy 1000 quantity of Reliance equity and sell one lot of out of the money options call of strike price 1100. Clear? So again, a decision whether to sell out of the money or in the money or at the money, all those things you have to take a judgment on yourself, because these are all part of adjustments and it all depends on the market situations. So in case, see, this is the example of a covered call. So what I am going to do is, instead of investing full 1,000 shares in equity, I will be investing only one lot in futures. So the capital required will be hardly less, around 1.8 to 2 lakhs. So if at all your capital is huge and you have big investments, then you can go for equity. Or otherwise, if you have small capital, this is how it is going to be. And also, friends, what I'll be doing is I will be buying the stocks one day before itself, that is at around market close. And then next day morning when the market opens, I will be doing the adjustment, and I'll teach you the adjustments as well. I'll show you the adjustments as well, don't worry. And since it's a positional strategy, there is no guarantee, I mean, there is no rule that you have to close immediately, or whether you have to keep it for the next day and all those things. What you can do is, if at all you find the desired profits, you can square off the next day itself. So what I meant to say is that you don't have to keep it for full 1 month. Even 1 day, 2 day, 3 day also is fine. And I also feel that the risk appetite of mine is that I can't keep for a long term, because you don't know tomorrow what is going to happen. Anything, any news might come, or any again announcement might come from prime minister or from finance minister. Anything can come. So if at all I am finding a good profit on day one itself, I am thinking of closing the stock and again take a new stock. There's no harm in that. But main intention is I will be keeping it overnight, at least minimum 1 day overnight. Reason, because if you keep overnight, the premium decay will be there, at least a small percentage. Again, it depends on whether you're taking the out of the money, or whether you're taking at the money, or whether you're taking in the money. So thinking that at least a small premium decay will be there, and also expecting the stock to move in the direction of what we were planning, I am planning of keeping at least for minimum 1 day. Okay, friends. So any other doubts, any other confusion, you can always WhatsApp me. You know my number is 8095876525. Friends, and I would again and again recommend to you, options is best for generating safe and consistent income. If at all you would have observed me from almost 1 year, I am into options, and then I never even felt like going back to any other kind of trading. You would have seen my even live tradings, or you would have seen my even strategies. It's all related to options which I am doing, because I find it is the safest and the best. And also, if at all you look the graph of all the traders, successful traders, you can see that everyone starts with equity, then they move on to futures, then they come to options, and then they settle in options. They make big in options. It can be wrong as well. There are some people who do in futures and equities, but I'm just telling you the concept, basic concept. But let me tell you, people like even Rakesh Junjunwala, even like Warren Buffett, everyone make big incomes in options. If at all you're thinking that they make income only by buying a stock and then they are just waiting for the stock to go up, then you're wrong. Please, if at all you have this misconception. Even I was not knowing about this when I started doing my research, my analysis, and all learnings. Only then I came to know that Warren Buffett used to make 50% of his income by selling options. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala also used to make almost 30 to 40% of income by selling options. He used to buy a stock, and then, so before buying stock itself, they used to sell a put options, and this is something, that is something, a different concept I'll teach you, don't worry. So they used to wait for the price to reach to their particular level, and if at all it was not reaching, then they used to get the premium. And if at all the stock used to go down, then they used to buy the stock. And after buying the stock, they would again, pledge it, and then they will sell the covered calls. So friends, if the stock doesn't go up also, they used to make money. If the stock comes down also, their money is safe. This is how all the big investors do, and nothing but covered call is what they do. By telling this once again, hope I was able to inspire you to start trading options. And if at all you need any training or any support from me, you can always WhatsApp on my number and request help from me. And also friends, to join Upstock or Zerodha, use the link which I put in the description of this video. You'll be getting 50% discount on my courses and trainings as well. Okay friends, so wish me all the best. And also once again I'm telling you, this is going to be live trading, so please don't troll me if I'm going to make losses, because losses are part of trading. My intention is to teach you how to do trading consistently with a lot of discipline. So same how you encouraged me with the intraday trades, I'm expecting the same kind of encouragement. And even if there are losses also, please don't troll me. It's all part of trading, but there will be many things to learn for you as well. Okay friends, so thank you and have a nice day.